Hi everybody! Welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc and this is Smokey Steve and Marc. Oh, yes it is. Welcome or welcome back, and it is great to see you. Let me tell you, today was the first day back to work after about 4 days off for the holiday, and let me tell you, it was difficult to get back into the swing of things. I wanted to stay home this morning. I swear Bandit wanted me to stay home this morning too. I don't know. But I got through it. You got through it. Monday, check, it's done, right? And now it's time for Mondays with Marc, my favorite time. Just you and I, we get to, get caught up, have a little chit chat, maybe do a project, maybe make something in the kitchen. Maybe all of that, you never ever know. So I would really like to thank you for spending your time with me this evening, and we have a fun episode tonight. It's all about candy because the Christmas candy shop is open. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have a few projects to do. We're gonna make a whole train out of candy. Oh yeah, maybe a couple trees. You never know. And then we have a little project back in the kitchen too. And then we're going to learn all about the history and some interesting facts of like how certain candies became really popular at Christmas time. I don't know. I think it was pretty interesting anyway. But first, let's catch up. How the heck are you anyway? I really hope you had a great weekend. We got our first snowfall this weekend, and originally we were going to be outside today doing the outside decorations. I have a really cool project for that, and then I was going to show you how it looked, Well, the weather did not cooperate. Yesterday and today, it snowed. Yeah. No, it wasn't crazy, but it was enough, kind of not to be able to be outside, if you know what I mean. Got about 3 inches or snow, and then a little bit after that we got maybe another inch, but it wasn't bad. The ground is still warm there. The roads were totally fine. So do you have any fun plans for the week coming up? I don't know. Christmas is coming very quickly. Just like this entire year, don't you think? It went by in the blink of an eye. I'm wondering what the heck happened to spring and summer. I'm still trying to figure that out. Did it happen? I think it happened. Oh yeah, I did grow a garden. Okay, it did happen. Well, anyway, so Christmas is right around the corner. So it's time to start thinking about gifts and cookies and your Christmas dinner menu. Oh yeah, we have been planning a bunch of stuff for our holiday content for a couple weeks now, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun this month. Definitely. We're going to go out and see the Christmas lights in the neighborhood. We're going to be baking and cooking. We have a couple Christmas gift spotlights to talk about. Ooh, I love those, right? And of course, all the old favorites too, we're going to be doing projects, and we're going to be just chit-chatting and probably have a couple unboxings, all that kind of fun. And of course, keep your eyes open because we're going to have a giveaway. Well, maybe more than one. Yeah, kind of like last year. Anyway, I'm not gonna say anymore. I always say things, before I should, and it kind of I don't know, it should be a surprise, but I just get so excited. I want to tell you everything. Anyway, but so yeah, I hope you have everything planned out for your holidays so we all can have just a nice holiday this year, That's my goal, because so far Halloween was really nice. Thanksgiving was very nice too. We went over to Steve's parents. It was a really nice time. It was. We were long overdue for a visit like that, and we were super thrilled to be able to spend some time with them on Thanksgiving. And and Christmas, I really, really want to make nice this year too. So that's my goal. And of course I'm gonna bring you guys right along with me, right? All right. So okay, so all right. I'm talking. We have a lot to do tonight, so I think we should get right to it, okay? All right. So I think we'll start off with, one thing I always find very curious, and maybe it's just me in my head. I don't know why. I always liked interesting facts or even like documentaries on TV about a particular item or a particular place, learning the history of it. How did it come to be? Why is it so popular? And I always wondered about candy at Christmas time too, right? Like there are certain candies that we just kind of associate with Christmas, peanut brittle, candy canes, ribbon candy, stuff like that. How did that all come to be? Where did it come from, right? And why is it popular at Christmas time? Well, I put together a list of a few of our favorite Christmas candies and all the information about it, all right? So let's take a look at that right now. Candy is a favorite at Christmas time, right? I mean, we stuff it in our stockings, we give it as gifts, we put it out for parties, right? Now, why did some candies become so popular at Christmas time? And where did they come from anyway? Well, I put together a few of our favorite Christmas candies to talk all about. And it starts with the candy cane. Ah, candy canes. We hang them on our trees, stick them in our stockings, and even use them as decorations. But did you know that candy canes originated in Germany? It all started in 1670 when a very kind choir master made a little something something to keep all the children quiet during a Christmas service. He made pure white candy sticks and then shaped them in the shape of a J to represent the crooks on a shepherd's staff, as the famous Christmas story goes. Fast forward to the early 1990s, red stripes started to appear and peppermint flavoring was added. Now today, of course, we use candy canes at Christmas time for everything, and myself included. To me, a Christmas tree is not finished until there are a few candy canes hanging all over it. Ribbon candy is a Christmas tradition that goes back centuries to Europe. Though it's not exactly clear how it was invented, confectioners would use it to decorate their shops for the holidays, shaping the candy around their thumbs. In the 1800s, though, tools were invented to make the process a little bit easier. Now, eventually it spread to New England and all of America. Now, of course, today, ribbon candy is made with big machines and is mass produced. Regardless, this is a timeless Christmas candy that everybody enjoys. Salty and sweet, the perfect combination. Peanut brittle is actually the result of a happy accident. Around 1890, a woman in the South was making a batch of taffy, and she accidentally put baking soda in it instead of cream of tartar. Well, she kept cooking it, and it became hard instead of chewy. Or brittle instead of chewy. Get it? While fudge isn't limited to just the holidays, it's certainly seen at Christmas time. Now, it's thought to be an American creation, the result of a batch of caramels that was fudged up. That's how we got the name, too! Well, we started seeing fudge in a Baltimore grocery store around 1886. In 1888, a woman by the name of Emmeline Hartridge asked for the recipe from the store. She made it for a senior auction, and it was so popular that the recipe spread across all of the women groups in the area. And the rest? Well, that's history. Now, what about peppermint bark? Oh, yeah, that addicting candy made of dark chocolate, white chocolate, and candy canes? Oh, yeah. Well, that's actually a relatively newer invention. It was found in a Florida candy shop back in the 1960s, and at that time, it was sold year-round. Fast forward once again to 1998, where William Sonoma made this candy famous. They sold it only during the last couple weeks of the year. Now, just in the last decade, they've sold over 5 million packages. Crazy, huh? Well, that was just a few of our favorite Christmas candies for you. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned a little something from it. And, well, it seems to me as though peppermint is the flavor of the season, right? And on that note, why don't we head over into the kitchen? Because I have a recipe to share with you. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some peppermint sugar cubes. Let's go! Oh yes, so we are gonna make some peppermint sugar cubes right now. Now, basically every kind of candy starts with some form of sugar, right? And flavored sugars and sugar cubes are in the category of candies. So we're gonna make some peppermint sugar cubes right now. So in the bowl of my food processor here, I have about 3.5 to 4 ounces of candy canes. And that would be about like 1 package of regular sized candy canes, about 6 of them, okay? And I put them in my food processor and I processed them until they were nice and ground up just like this. The next step, all we need is 1 cup of regular white sugar. And we're gonna add that right in there, close her up, and just pulse her once or twice just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, the next step, oh, no, wait, stop, because at this point, you have peppermint sugar. Yes, you do. So, if you want to, you can put this in jars or in bags, and you have some yummy, yummy peppermint sugar. All right, but we're making cubes right now. So the next step is we're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of regular water right to the bowl. 1, 2, and then we're gonna pulse it until it's nice and mixed up, okay? Just like once, twice, 3 times. And check. Okay, it's starting to clump up a little bit. Now you can use your judgment at this time. Add a few drops at a time. You want it to just be moist. If you add too much water, of course the sugar is going to dissolve. So I'm going to add about maybe 1/2 teaspoon to mine. There we go. And then we're going to pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is perfect. See how it's just starting to clump up? That's what you're looking for. All right. And then the next step, this recipe's so easy. Oh my gosh. We're going to put it into our molds. Now check it out. This is an ice cube tray in the shape of stockings. How perfect, right, for Christmas? Now this is about the same size as a regular sugar cube would be if I filled it up about halfway. Now you can buy regular sugar cube molds anywhere, at any candy store, craft store, or even online, or you can use any type of ice cube tray too. All right, so the next step is literally we are just going to fill our molds up with the sugar. Now, see, I put it in there like that, and now we're going to press it down until it's nice and tight, until you can't press no more. And let's see, I'm about halfway full. That's what I'm looking for these. All right, and then repeat until all your mold is filled with your yummy sugar. Ta-da! Okay. Just like that. Oh, yes. Okay, so now at this point, we have to let these all dry out. And the best way to do that is to just let it sit out overnight, okay? Now, I know you're going to want to pop them out ahead of time, but you'll see they'll crumble if you do that. So definitely let them dry out long enough, okay? So I'm going to let these sit overnight, and then we'll see what they look like when they all come out. All right. Right, there we go. Check it out. All right, our very own peppermint sugar cubes. I like them. What'd you think, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Look. I think these are awesome. You know what? I really think these make really fantastic gifts as like a stocking stuffer. You know, I'm going to put mine, I'm making little ones up, little packages up, and I'm putting them on my Christmas platter this year. Oh yes, the infamous Christmas platter. If you don't know about the Christmas platter, every year I make a Christmas platter that I give to family and friends. And I also make some up for a business that kind of hires me to do it for their employees, you know. So I do make quite a few of them, about 20, 25 of them every year. And they kind of have evolved through the years. Originally, they were just pastries, like, you know, candy and cookies and things like that for Christmas time. And then slowly I started adding other items into the platter to make it kind of like an all-inclusive gift, really. I add like homemade candles and soaps and sugar cubes. We did some infused oils and compound butters, things like that. And I put them all in and wrap it all up, and it becomes a really, really nice gift. Well, these are one of the items that I'm going to add to my platter this year. And yes, I definitely heard you. I got a few requests to see the platters this year, and we're definitely going to do that. I don't think we're going to do like a whole video just about the platter, but what I'm going to do is every so often when I make something new for the platter, I'll share it in a video for you. And then at the very end, right before Christmas, we'll have all the stuff that's in the platter, you know, I'll have shared with you. So that's my plan anyway. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. But I really love the idea of these sugar cubes. So cool. There's something really cool about a sugar cube, huh? And this one here I made in the shape of a penguin. And the stockings. Very nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that project. I hope you give it a shot too. Really, it's so easy and fun to do. Great gift, can't go wrong. And speaking of gifts for the holidays, I think it's project time, okay? This is the candy shop after all, and I have a few projects for you using all candy, okay? Today we're going to make a whole train set all out of candy, all right? So, it's project time! Oh, yes, it is project time. And you know how much I love doing projects, right? Especially at Christmas time. Oh, yes. And this project is kind of like it has become a tradition, I think. I don't know. We've made some type of candy project for Christmas, like, for the past 3 years. So if you've been watching for a while, like I know some of you have, you'll remember we did similar projects like this in the past. Like last year, we made these awesome candy sleighs. Oh yeah, and this year we're going to continue that tradition. Today we're going to make a couple different types of trees. We're going to make a train, and we're going to make a really cool project out of candy canes too. But we're going to start off nice and light and easy with a little miniature tree. Now, what do we need to do these projects? Okay, so obviously we need our trusty glue gun. All right, so most importantly, we need candy. Okay, so I have a selection of candies here. Now, it really doesn't matter which type of candy. As a matter of fact, the funnest part of this project is going into the candy aisle and brainstorming what you would like to make. For example, peanut butter cups, they make awesome wheels. Oh, yes. And then, you know, you can just expand from there. You know, I find myself walking up and down the aisle for a couple minutes anyway, like getting all creative and thinking like, oh, I could use this candy to make this. I could make that out of this, you know, something like that. Now, if you're a person that likes everything really completely spelled out for you, I will go ahead and put a post up on Facebook featuring this project, and then that way you'll know exactly what candy to use for what project. However, I encourage you, get a little creative and pick some fun stuff into it. We're going to make a mini tree, all right? And for that project, we are going to need 3 chocolate bells. We're going to need 1 Rolo candy, and then we're also going to need a Hershey's Kiss. All right, and it's as simple as this, y'all. Okay, so we're going to take our Rolo and kind of turn him upside down so he's like that. Kind of resemble a pot, you know? And then we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to put a little dab of glue there. And we're going to add our first bell right side up, just center him right in there. Hold him for a couple seconds. 1, 2. Okay, so he's on there like that, all right? And then we're going to repeat with 2 more bells. Now, you might be wondering, you're using hot glue on that. Yes, I am, and it will be just fine. I know. You just want to make sure you don't use a lot of it, because it will melt your chocolate a little bit, but really it dries so quickly. It is fine. It will not melt your chocolate. You're totally fine. Now, if you put big globs of it on there, oh yeah, you might have an issue. I don't know. All right, so we stacked 3 of our bells on here, nice and even, and we're gonna finish it off with a Hershey's Kiss. And there you go, a little mini tree made out of candies. Here, I have another one there ready to go. So we have 2 trees ready to go. All right. Now, that was really simple to do, right? Okay, well, that was on purpose, okay? It was on purpose. We're just getting warmed up here, okay? So why don't we move on to our train, okay? I'm going to use bubble gum. I'm going to use this, the Mamba. I think that's gum, too. I don't remember what this is. That. We have 4 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups for the wheels. And then we have 2 miniature Milky Ways for that, too. I need one more peanut butter cup. There it is. All right. So let's get started. Now, so we're going to have our bubble gum facing up so you can read it, if you want. Now, turn that upside down and grab 2 of your miniatures, and we're going to see. I'm gonna make sure you can see it. Okay, there you go. We're going to glue 1 to each end of the bubble gum, like so, and make sure the flat side is facing up. Okay, because that'll eventually be facing down, and we want it to be flat. All right. So now we have it like that. All right. Now we're gonna flip it over. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me turn it that way so you can see it a little better. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to add our wheels. So we have peanut butter cups, right? And we're going to turn them in this way here and add a little bit of glue, just like this. All right, and let me face it towards you here. I'm trying to do it so you can see it. All right, so we're going to put them right like that. Yeah, how can you see this? I can see my hand is covering it. Duh. All right, it's on there. So you have it like that, okay? And then we're going to repeat with all 4 of our peanut butter cups. Now, again, I know you might be asking, okay, is this for decorative purposes only, or can we eat this candy afterwards? Yes, you absolutely can eat this candy afterwards. You just want to pay attention to just a couple little things. First of all, when you're putting glue on your candies there, just make sure that all of the candy is covered, because we don't want to get glue right on the candy. That's for sure, okay? Sometimes it'll be peeled back a little bit and you can see some of the chocolate there. You don't want that, okay? So either make sure it's completely covered or get another piece of candy, okay? There we go. All right, so we got our thing started, see that? Okay, all right, good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stack, let's see, I'm gonna put my Mamba, I think, like that. I think that would look cute. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna put him just like that. So that looks really nice. And y'all, check this out. I got coal candy. How perfect is that for a train made out of candy, right? So let's open this up and get a piece out. I'll show you what it looks like. Look. That's awesome. And I'm going to put 2 right here on the back of our... Oh, yeah. That's going to look cool. So I'll stack him like that. And he's carrying the coal. All right. So I thought it would be fun to add some people to our cars, right? So I had these character chocolates there that are wrapped in foil like that. And this is a snowman. So what I'm going to do is glue them together like this and like this. All right, and then I'm gonna put him right there, and then hold him so he sticks just a couple seconds there. There we go. All right, that was fun. Look, and that's one of our cars. Make sure you get all your strings off of there. So, we got him. Look. We have him. And we have him. Of a train. Look how cute. Okay, so this one in the middle here, it was just a Rolo. See, a Rolo candy bar there, like there it goes. That's the side I want to show. And some peanut butter cups, and again, some miniature Milky Ways on the bottom there. I have time to get the strings off. Okay, there we go there. And that's our train. Ah, I think it's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move right along. Let's make a big tree, okay? Let me get the stuff. Okay, so we are going to make a large tree this time, and this looks pretty cool, all right? So to start off, we're going to need the shape of a tree. So you can get one of those foam cones at the Dollar Tree or at a craft store, but also at the Dollar Tree and Family Dollar and Dollar General and Walmart. They sell these. It's just a plastic little form with some tinsel on it, you know, in the shape of a tree. This is just perfect for this project, okay? If you decide to go with a foam cone for this, the only difference is you're going to want to cover it with foil first before we start sticking our candy on it, okay? All right, and this is so easy, y'all. All right, I'm also using chocolate bells and chocolate balls. And really, again, super simple. We're going to put some glue on our bells on the side like this. And we're going to stick it right to our tree like that. Now this, because it's a little heavy and it, you know, it's up a little high there, we're going to want to hold it on for about 5 seconds, just till it cools down a little bit and sticks. I think that was 5 seconds, was it? It probably is. All right. And then we're just going to repeat, repeat, repeat all around our tree. We're going to add a ball, kind of to resemble an ornament on our tree, and that is just like that. And again, hold it on there because you don't want them falling off or anything, okay? All right. Okay, there we go. So if you can imagine this, we're just going to repeat this process all around our tree. Okay. Look, what do you think? Kind of nice, huh? I really like how these turn out. Check it out, too. You know those starlight mints? Oh, yeah. I made one out of that, too. Ah, aren't these cool? I do. I really think these look awesome. Oh my gosh. So here, let me set these aside. Okay. Ah, very cool, huh? But I did tell you we were going to use candy canes in a project too, right? Now I have this one done already because again, it's so simple. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay. Look. Okay. Wait, we don't have enough room. Okay. So, okay. There. Now you can see them. Okay. There. So what the heck is this, right? Actually, to make it, all I did was take 3 candy canes, flip them upside down, and I hot glued them together, all 3 of them together to look like this, okay? That's very easy. Then I put a little bow there, okay? Now, this can be used at the dinner table to, you know, mark everybody's name. Ah, isn't that cool? But guess what I'm going to use it for? I am totally going to use it in my office. It's a business card holder. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, and it's so easy to do. All of these projects were so easy and so fun to do. I hope you give it a shot. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, what do you think? It's kind of fun, huh? I love these. I think it's great. So, what can you use these for, right? Okay. Well, I thought these would make a fantastic little display, like on a mantle or right in the center of your Christmas table for a decoration. Like, check out those trees. Like, if you're having a party, you could set a few of these around. People can just walk by, grab one off the tree and eat them. You know, pretty cool. I think it makes a really, really nice centerpiece or a decoration that also can be eaten. Like, you know, double function there. Is that a term, double function? I have no idea. But anyway, I hope you find that this project real cute. I'm going to take a picture with it all together and show you. I haven't done it yet, but you may have already seen it. I'm not sure. But I'll go ahead and post that over on Facebook so you can see them too. You know, they really, really are easy to do, and it's a lot of fun. I could see giving a whole set, you know, as a gift to a kid. That would be cute too. I don't know. But anyway, so... oh, that was our project for today, and I think I should probably close the Christmas candy shop up. I think I have talked your ear off enough this evening. What do you think? I heard a resounding yes, shut up. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It really means a lot to me. Please you know, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification button too, so you know whenever we have a new video out. You can check us out over on Facebook and Instagram, and all of our contact information is listed right down below. That would be our email address. If you have any questions on anything we did today, go ahead and shoot me an email. It's the best way to reach me, okay? And our P.O. box is listed below too. We're right in the middle of our Christmas card exchange, so that's the address you would use if you would like to send us a card, and we absolutely will send you one right back, okay? Again, thank you so much for watching. I had such a wonderful time tonight. It's really great. Thank you for spending your time with me. Remember, everybody, to stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive. And I'll see you next week. Ciao, everybody. Mwah.